here's something interesting that I wanted to look at. So, I did a video talking about the departure of both Nomi Konst and Hannah Cranston from the Young Turks. And it was a layoff, not a firing. I do want to make that clear. I did end up changing the title and everything, but I did want to make that clear. But we're going to be looking at here because I came across this video. I don't know how I got here, but I somehow end up watching a lot of older videos from, a couple years back or a bunch of years back or however long. I somehow end up sort of the YouTube hole. It's a black hole. You just get sucked in. You start watching videos. I don't know how I ended up on this video, but the Young Turks had an interesting segment because they're fiercely debating each other on the issue of this girl who says that she was raped, made a video trying to, like, as a reenactment of it or something like that. And it was kind of interesting. And I don't really have much of an opinion on it, to be honest. I'm not too keen on the entire situation. But to be fair, if I had to make an analogy of it, because Cenk seems to think that, she wasn't actually raped and she's rather just crying rape and she wasn't actually raped. It sort of seems to me like when that guy, I forget his name, but he's like this Middle Eastern dude who went on the plane and he provoked the people to think that he was going to do something like terrorist wise. And then he went off saying, "Oh, why are you guys throwing me off the plane? You're being racist and all this stuff." And it's like, dude, like, you went out of your way to make sure that happened. Like, you're crying that people actually face that shit, but then you're faking it. So that may be an inapt analogy, and analogies are a bitch, right? They're a bitch, not everything's rainbow, comparing politics, sprinkle stuff, but you get the point that I'm trying to make here. So I don't know if that's apt or not. That's the best thing that I could piece together. But what I wanted to look at here is just a very small clip of Hannah Cranston getting triggered by Cenk. Check it out.
Okay, that being said, even if you think that way, I know, which is like, Hannah's having a hard time. Even if you do think that way, and even if there's
That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen someone get that triggered, at least over an issue like that. I'm not too sure I've seen anything like that, but it was quite the trigger. I don't know, it was kind of I didn't expect that, but I sensed a feeling of almost, obviously it was restraint, right? She was trying to restrain herself, but I just sort of wanted to make the point more of why I don't like Hannah Cranston. I thought that she was sort of vapid and not too intelligent in her remarks, and of course that's come from a dumbass like me, but you get the point. You get the point, right? There wasn't really a place for her at TYT. Maybe a Think Tank or the other little jokey shows where they sort of talk about like smashing and whatnot and talk about other stuff, but I just wanted to show you guys part of the reason why I'm not really a fan of Hannah Cranston at all.